So in the last video I said I will try to implement my character animation in my video. This is what I did.
Oh my god, bro.
I think I will need more time with animation. If you have any good recommendations to learn animation, please suggest me in the comments section. Anyways, our today's topic will be traveling to our far future. In this video, we will be discussing about the astronomical event that will happen in the far future, the end of our planet Earth, and many more. By the next 11,000 years, the Earth axis position will be mirrored. To explain this, Earth spins like a top in its axis, and this motion is called precessional motion. So by the year 11,000 to 15,000, halfway through Earth's precessional cycle, Earth's axial tilt will be mirrored, causing summer and winter to occur on opposite sides of Earth's orbit. This means that the seasons in the southern hemisphere will be less extreme than they are today, as it will be facing away from the sun, while the seasons in the northern hemisphere will experience more pronounced seasonal variation due to a higher percentage of land will be more extreme. Also, northern hemisphere will experience summers during November, December and January, and southern hemisphere will experience summer like we do now in northern hemisphere. Same is for winter. By 36,000 years, the small red dwarf Ross 248 will pass within 3.0 to 4 light years of Earth, becoming the closest star to the Sun. It will recede after about 8,000 years, making first Alpha Centauri and then Gliese 445 the nearest star. There is a smaller chance it will disrupt the orbits of the planet, but it will surely cause disturbance in the Oort cloud. At some point in the next few 100,000 years, the Wolf-Rayet star of WR100 triple star system may explode in a supernova. There is a small chance WR104 is emitting constant enough to gamma ray burst. The rotational axis of the binary system, and likely of the two closest stars, is directed approximately towards Earth, creates an even smaller chance that such a GRB could pose a threat to life on Earth. Within the next 10,000 to 1 million year, the star Betelgeuse from Orion constellation and Antares from Scorpio constellation will have gone into brilliant supernova, and this phenomenon will be visible from Earth for months and even during daylight. Imagine how our night sky will look at that time. After about 1.35 million years, another star will pass as close as 0.221 light years to the Sun before moving away. See the picture? Yes, this close. The star is Gliese 710. The gravitational pull from the star will perturb the members of the Oort cloud, raising the likelihood of comet impact in the inner solar system. Reminds me of Your Name movie. Around 50 million years, the moon of Mars, Phobos, will have collided with Mars. This is the maximum estimated time. There is a chance that after collision Mars might get a beautiful ring. Around after 600 million years, Sun's luminosity will be significantly increased, which will begin to disrupt the carbonatelecate cycle. Higher luminosity increases weathering of surface rocks, which traps carbon dioxide in the ground as carbonate. As water evaporates from the Earth's surface, rocks harden, causing plate tectonics to slow and eventually stop once the oceans evaporate completely. With less volcanism to recycle carbon into the Earth's atmosphere, carbon dioxide levels begin to fall. By this time, carbon dioxide levels will fall to the point at which C3 photosynthesis is no longer possible. All plants that use C3 photosynthesis, around 99% of present-day species, will die. The extinction of C3 plant life is likely to be a long-term decline rather than a sharp drop. It is likely that plant groups will die one by one well before the critical carbon dioxide level is reached. The first plants to disappear will be C3 herbaceous plants, followed by deciduous forests, evergreen broadleaf forests, and finally evergreen conifers. As Earth begins to warm and carbon dioxide levels fall, plants and, by extension, Animals would survive longer by evolving other strategies such as requiring less carbon dioxide for photosynthetic processes, becoming carnivorous, adapting to desiccation, or associating with fungi. These adaptations are likely to appear near the beginning of the moist greenhouse. The decrease in plant life will result in less oxygen in the atmosphere, allowing for more DNA-damaging ultraviolet radiation to reach the surface. The rising temperatures will increase chemical reactions in the atmosphere, further lowering oxygen levels. Plant and animal communities become increasingly sparse and isolated as the Earth becomes more barren. Flying animals would be better off because of their ability to travel large distances looking for cooler temperatures. Many animals may be driven to the poles or possibly underground. These creatures would become active during the polar night and estivate during the polar day due to the intense heat and radiation. Much of the land would become a barren desert, and plants and animals would primarily be found in the oceans. 1.3 billion years from now, Sun's luminosity will have increased by 10%, causing Earth's surface temperatures to reach an average of around 320 Kelvin, for 7 degrees Celsius or 116 degrees Fahrenheit. The atmosphere will become a moist greenhouse, resulting in a runaway evaporation of the oceans. This would cause plate tectonics to stop completely, if not already stopped before this time. I estimate until all plant life dies out. Assuming some form of photosynthesis is possible despite extremely low carbon dioxide levels. If this is possible, rising temperatures will make any animal life unsustainable from this point on. Eukaryotic life dies out on Earth due to carbon dioxide starvation. Only prokaryotes remain. This is where the end of Earth starts. Earth will be in a lot of chaos, and until this, humans have traveled to another star or just died out. But journey of Earth comes to an end as the life dies out. The sun's rising luminosity causes its circumstellar habitable zone to move outwards. As carbon dioxide rises in Mars's atmosphere, its surface temperature rises to levels akin to Earth during the Ice Age. 2.2 billion years, the first close passage of the Andromeda Galaxy and the Milky Way. Our night sky will look just brilliant. Around 3 billion years, the Sun will have reached a maximum surface temperature of 5,820 Kelvin, 5,550 degrees Celsius, 10,020 degrees Fahrenheit. From then on, it will become gradually cooler while its luminosity will continue to increase. Earth's surface temperature will reach around 420 Kelvin, 147 degrees Celsius or 296 degrees Fahrenheit, even at the poles. Tidal acceleration moves the moon far enough from the Earth to the point where it can no longer stabilize Earth's axial tilt. As a consequence, Earth's true polar wander becomes chaotic and extreme, leading to dramatic shifts in the planet's climate due to the changing axial tilt. Around 4 to 5 billion years, the merger will have completed. The Andromeda Galaxy will have fully merged with the Milky Way, forming a galaxy dubbed Milkomeda. The Sun would have engulfed Earth. There is also a small chance of the solar system being ejected. The planets of the solar system will almost certainly not be disturbed by these events. That's it for the video, guys. There will a sequel of this video coming next week. Also, don't forget to recommend me videos to learn animation. Ta-da!